Did you ever just jump onto eBay, search for something, and just get annihilated with a myriad of unrelated listings that just have nothing to do with what it is that you're looking for? It happens to me all the time. Well, not anymore. Not until about, I'd say about 5 years ago, until I figured out the secret weapon of how to basically eliminate that problem. And I'm going to share with you right now how you can do the same thing. For instance, what I'm going to show you is, say for instance, iPod. You type in that word on eBay today. Now watch what happens. You got 351,000 plus results. Holy cow. Alright, now there's a couple problems going on here. The screen that eBay uses now, it just seems like they're trying to look more and more like Amazon every day. It's scary, the resemblance that they actually share now. Now, I don't really care for how they have these laid out. The first thing that you all might want to do is change the view. The list is much better. It's like the classic way, the way it always used to be. Thank goodness that they never got rid of it, because I would be really upset if they did. That's the first problem. Now, when you look around, you got second generation, fourth generation. Man, I don't even know where to even start. Now, let's just say I don't want an iPhone. Here's a trick that you can use. You can type in iPod, put a space, put a negative sign, type in iPhone. Now watch. 351,000 went down to 278. And you can continue doing this. You could put unlimited amounts of these types of characters in there, and it's just going to keep, whoa, it just went down to 147,000. So we went from 351,000, now we're at 147,000, almost 148,000. You can just keep doing this. Say, I don't want a Nano. There you go. Now, what happens is, I got it set up as a list, which is cool. I got it down to a semi-manageable amount of items, right? But what I want to do is say, okay, fourth generation I want. So on an iPod, fourth generation. Okay, so now we got 61,000. You can go over here. I don't know if anybody even knows about this box, but it's been here, and it's really the most useful tool that eBay even has. I use this all the time. Now, if you do this and switch it to price plus shipping, lowest first, look what happens. Now you're finding some deals, but you got a whole bunch of crap. You got skins, which I don't want. Get rid of that crap. Protectors. It's a shame you got to do this, but there's really nothing you can do about it. Especially with something like this. This is a really tough one. I mean, iPod, I'm down to 7,000. If I put in a couple more negative signs and got rid of a couple more, of these crappy words, lots, cases, repairs, skins, chargers, whatever, I would probably actually start getting down to what I actually wanted. But by default, eBay always uses best match, and the reason why is for good reason, because they like to throw these top sellers in your face. They like to get the better sellers the business because they want to keep their reputation respectable, which I can understand. I myself agree with that. I don't agree with all their policies, but that there I can kind of understand why they do it. So for instance, I know for a fact that I want a Samsung P2770, which is a TV. Same thing happens. Now look at how nice it looks when see what happened? I had it set to lowest price. Look what they did to me. They did it again. Best match. See, now if I left it alone, you're going to say, okay, here's my choices. $299, $229, $224, or I can wait around for another hour and a half and see how this thing here goes. Or I could do it my way. Price and shipping lowest. Wow, it just went from $300 down to 99 cents. Now again, these are options, granted, but what to do is get it right this second, because I can't wait, because I got no patience. I'll hit buy it now, and I'll leave that price and shipping lowest first. And again, using that same tool that I used before, I'll get rid of this crap cord. I don't want a cord. I want a TV. I don't want a stand. Don't want a remote. I want the TV and a remote. Well, we're still coming up with some crap. But here we go. Here's the cheapest one. Or right here. So save yourself time. And then if you're picky, if you only like top rated guys, okay, forget him. You can go with this one. There's your deal. $230 and $5 shipping. Not bad. I paid more than half my last one. Actually, prices just keep going down. But moral of the story is, folks, if you want to do things quick, find what you want, get yourself a good deal, couple simple tools, use that list. Always pay attention to using these tabs. You know, they have them in that light gray. I know it's easy to miss them, but this here is a very powerful tool. You know, it works the opposite. So if you want to weed out stuff that's high price, if you're buying something expensive like a car or a boat or something like that, that works in the opposite end. You could just, you know, work in reverse and start from the highest and work your way down. Nearest first, that's something that I use once in a while when I'm hoping to get something a little quicker. You know, obviously for $229, to get it from this guy 40 miles away from me to spend another $150, probably not the best deal. Here's that guy again. But you see how it works, you know. So I hope this, you know, helps you guys out. It's a tool I use. It's always worked good for me.